Hello, people of New World. It's me, Lemoni. Happy Saturday. All right, we're doing a weekend video. Excuse the hair, excuse the unshaved face, everything. I needed to get this video out to you because there's some pretty pertinent, time-pertinent information that we need to discuss, given the patch, given Tempest heart, given everything, okay? I just don't want people to make some mistakes, all right? And continue to make mistakes and then feel bad, get upset, all that stuff. So we're going to talk about 3 things. And then I want you to all give me some tips, some other things I'll talk about at the end. Stick through the video. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to not make mistakes given the March patch release and really starting to dive into Tempest Heart. Now, before we get started, please keep doing that weird YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, tell everybody you know. I'd really appreciate it. Follow us on all the socials, Discord, TikTok, Twitter. If you want to support me directly, feel free to hit up my Patreon. And if you want to catch me, I'm streaming live on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 11 a.m. Central Time, covering all this new content. It's been a blast. I appreciate every single one of you, all the support that you give me every single day. I wouldn't be able to do this stuff if it weren't for all of you. Now, why am I making this video? So, a lot of people have been reporting things on the forums about the drops in Tempest Heart, chests in Tempest Heart, the gear in Tempest Heart. Right, there's some really juicy gear that comes out of Tempest Heart. If you want to look at some of the like New World database or New World fans or anything that's going to give you some drop info, you can kind of start to see a lot of these gear pieces have some really solid BIS perks. I don't have any of my healer gear yet, but at one point I'll get a couple drops, I'll get some healer gear, and we won't have a problem at all. But there's some really solid things that you can do, upgrade them, and they're going to supplement your builds fantastically. Now, we'll talk about that in a sec, but the first thing I want to cover is all of these little boxes here, okay? So, if you don't know with Tempest Heart, one, there is a main story quest that you will get from this person over here. What's their name? We'll give it for you. You assault Meredith, all right? And with that quest, you have to go into Tempest Keep, grab the books, do all this stuff, and you basically just run it through. At the end of it, what you're going to get is you're going to get this neck, all right, the Tempest Heart, and you're going to get this chest drawn to a close, all right? And in there, there's going to be loot, there's going to be some orbs, stuff, all right? The other things you could do are there's repeatable quests over at Tempest Heart. It's like pretty much every other dungeon that's going to give you an epic chest, and those are going to roll randomly. It's going to be, oh, I'm not sure if it's random or if it's on rotation, but like, for instance, I have a Ranger's weapon stash. I have a Warrior's weapon stash, and I'm not sure quite how it's going to rotate, but regardless, it's going to go on a rotation, and you also get a Gypsum Orb from doing it, but you also get a chest there. So why are we talking about these chests? Well, why am I holding on to mine? Why am I not doing anything with them? Well, that is because all of the gear inside of all these, including the one on the main story quest, are bugged, right? Everything drops at 500. Anything from these chests right now is completely bugged, and I do not want any of you opening them and missing out on potential loot opportunities. Because quite honest with you, I don't know what's behind them. I couldn't tell you, but maybe it could be some really solid BIS gear. I just don't want you to make the mistake of a ton of other players right now and miss out. So that is thing number 1. Don't open your chests. You are free to hoard them like I am, and then it's going to be that real big boost of serotonin to open up everything together. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is actually Tempest Heart itself. So, if you haven't done Tempest Heart, I would do it, right away. I would still just do it at least once. But I'm going to say maybe limit it to 1 time. All right? I will say with the previous thing, the devs are addressing it. They're working on it, not sure when a fix is going to come. So just hold them for now. But maybe only run Tempest Heart 1 time. Why is that? Well, to be 100% honest with you, the drops are certainly bugged. Okay? So bosses are dropping some rough loot. There's chests in there that are dropping rough loot, and I'll walk you through. But so, like, for instance, you can kill an end boss, and you can go through my stream VODs. I can get some gameplay eventually on this stuff in further videos, but right now, if I am to kill a boss, there is no guarantee that I'm getting an item, right? An epic item, right? Every other expedition in the game, we've gotten at least an epic item, right? It might not be the greatest. That's fine, right? But right now, there's potential for you to not even get an item. Today, I ran Tempest Heart with Dan, killed, why can't I think of her name? Isabella at the very end. And she didn't even drop loot. She gave him a potion. I've had it where a boss just gives me a single, and this is the thing too, not just an infused regeneration potion, a common regen potion. So you get some gold and you get a common regen potion. Or like a lot of this gear is just from bosses, right? I can get like this pair of gloves. And that's it, right? But you can get some sick gear like Conqueror's Gauntlets, you know, upgrade these. They're one of the really solid heavy pieces. And boom, you got a really solid pair of gloves. But I have only seen like a name piece or any of this stuff on very few occasions. And I've ran it 5 times, right? And so I'm sitting here just wondering, you know, is it even worth for me to be burning my orbs, right? Do you think we should stockpile them? I don't know. If you want to keep running it and just keep shotgunning it and trying to get your things. But right now, I don't know if it's necessarily worth to burn all of your cooldowns to get the Tempest Heart things, buying them, do that thing. You can obviously grind them. But if you're going to sit there and get green loot and have a really low chance to get any of your gear that you're looking for, and don't get me wrong, it should be a little bit grindy to get the gear. But to the point of bosses are literally not dropping loot, that's a problem that's obviously bugged. Now, there's also things like in Tempest Heart, you can go through all the statues, collect the things, put them on the statues, you get an extra chest. That extra chest is unfortunately bugged, right? So it's stuff like that. And there's other chests too where the loot is just significantly lower, like gear score wise, than anything else. Like kind of what we saw when Mutators first came out. But the biggest thing is just like boss loot is not it right now. Boss loot is in a rough spot, and hopefully we're working on something to get it done and fix it up a little bit, because it's pretty obnoxious just getting potions. So basically TLDR, maybe save your tuning orbs if you want to be a little bit more cautious with that for Tempest Heart. Otherwise, I would say at least go give it one try, right? Go give it a try and just see what it's like. It is a blast. Now, third thing, if you aren't aware, all right, party people, I'll start walking you through, but I do not want anybody to miss out on the opportunity for double weapon XP. So right now, okay, I think everybody this weekend should be taking advantage of this, not just for the blunderbuss, it's for all weapons, right? So I've been actually farming over here in Scorched Mines. I'm killing things, and I get about 356 experience for my blunderbuss per kill that I get. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to find something to kill just so you can see the double XP if you haven't played New World, if that's something intriguing you. Also to note, with double XP, they have double character XP. So if you aren't level 60 yet and you want to get some grinding in, go ahead. Go do that. You get like a level from almost doing one main story quest, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. But you'll see, I fight this archer, shoot him up a little bit. We're just going to pop off. I've got a focus scaled musket or blunderbuss right now, unfortunately. And look, double weapon XP. From killing that guy, I got 142. Right? Just a normal corrupted guy. So go do whatever your favorite weapon farm is. Go do it, and you will see some really, really, really solid XP gains. But the biggest thing that I want to say is, obviously take advantage of your blunderbuss, but what are the weapons I think you should be focusing on? You know, maybe you don't have a ton of time. What should you be focusing on to get done? Well, obviously it would be optimal to get done everything. But the ones that are key with a double XP boost are going to be Life Staff, Bow, Musket, and Blunderbuss, in my opinion. These are all the ones that I think are going to be especially Musket and Bow are just simply the most difficult to level up. And I might have a location that I'm going to drop a video on. I'm not sure if I want to drop it or not, on how to really optimally level something, just because I need to use it a bit. But Bow and Musket and Life Staff, these are the ones you should really prioritize with this double XP boost if you are looking to level all of your weapons. Other than that, that's all I have for you. Okay, I just have those 3 things. Please do not miss out on those, right? Don't make those mistakes and then look back on it and be like, damn, I should have done it, or get upset and then quit the game, all that stuff. But here's going to be your opportunity. Drop a comment below. Let me know what other things, what other tips do you have for people in the March patch? What should people be doing? What should people be avoiding? Let's hear it from all of you. As always, thank you all for giving me your continual support. I appreciate it. Keep doing all the weird YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, tell everybody you know. But as always, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening, and thank you to every single one of you beautiful people for being you. Peace.